Did you pre-prune some of these? Like,
sometimes you just have to start, cut a bit of it back.
wow, that one is still twist tied on. It looks like.
Might leave a few spurs eventually.
Okay.
I've always had a garden of some kind.
That's awesome.
Whether I was in Thailand or in England or North America, wherever I've lived, I've always had to have a garden. just because it makes me happy.
That's great.
We're looking here at an Edelweiss grape. It's, you can see, very vigorous. It's grown splendidly. Most of this growth is, in fact, all of this growth is from last season.
Wow.
And you might think, why not leave it all and get even more grapes, but that's not how it works. So what I'm going to do first is try to identify a cane near the head of the vine. I want two going in each direction on the wire.
Okay.
So I have two main vines here.
And I guess these are the ones you left from last year, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
This here all grew out of, all of this grew out last year.
Wow. That's a lot.
So what I'm going to do is crawl in here and start with this cane here, which should come off.
Okay.
I'll cut that off close to the
Wow.
stem. So it's just a matter of starting somewhere and then continuing, clearing off, working back to where you want to be. So I'm left on this northern side with 3 potential new vines here heading this way that I'll tie to the wire.
Okay.
I'd hoped to grow these grapes in an entirely organic manner, but a friend of mine who tried that said it's virtually impossible in the Hudson Valley due to the hundreds of years of, or well, at least 100 years of pesticide use.
Okay.
The diseases are very widespread.
Okay.
And so I've resorted
That's unfortunate.
to a spring spray of lime sulfur, which was an organic spray. It's not.
Okay.
And then later on, I used one fungicide
Okay.
just to try to hold the fungus back.
Do you use fish guts at all? Because I know that some people use fish guts.
No, I don't do that.
Okay.
I have sprayed them with compost tea, but that's a whole nother sequence.
Yeah, you can see my other video about that.
Yeah. Yes. I've pruned 3 of the vines, and I'm planning to leave this vine unpruned so that I can see the difference. I've always heard and also read in the Bible that, of course, you cut off every branch that does not bear any fruit, but also that a branch that does bear fruit has to be pruned so that it'll bear even more fruit. So my plan for this summer is to watch these 4 vines, 3 pruned and 1 unpruned, and see what the difference is. So if you have time to come back in August or September, we can see what has happened.
That's very cool. Okay, so thanks, Dave. I'm definitely going to come back in September. I'm very interested to see what will happen.
Yes, and if you have time, I can tell you about my childhood, about growing up in the red dirt fields of Georgia, of drinking water from the mud puddles out of a Coke bottle, and I think out of that elixir, I got the urge.
What it takes to have a vineyard.